as a businessman yourself, there are more personal concerns.
Yeah. For one, no, I don't think gun ban is effective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since it started January 13, we've been hearing from the newspaper yung mga napapatay na.
So,
Like we have one
meron na.
in Marikina,
Yes.
yeah, na baril, and I think one mayor was also ambushed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yesterday there was I think there was a rape victim and killed also, no? So gun ban is not effective because it's the law. Criminals doesn't follow the law.
Uh-huh.
So the only responsible, the responsible citizens are those people who have their gun license, and they are the ones who follows the law.
So in other words, what you're saying is the only demographic group that are affected by the gun ban are those who
Are the legitimate gun owners
yes.
who register their firearms for protection.
And
Because
a lot of these are businessmen.
yes,
And I have been approached by a lot of businessmen who are who aired their concerns. Now, some of them are trying to get exemptions. Some of them don't even try because they've given up. No, they're not politicians. They don't know people in government. So they sort of accept that for a certain period of time they are more vulnerable than they normally are. No. So what they do is they tend to change their routine. They tend to be less visible, low profile, and I think that's an intelligent thing to
don't
do.
go out as much, no?
Don't go out as much. Uh, pero uh, let's talk about the concerns of AFAD a little later. As a businessman, what are your what have you done to make yourself a smaller target or a
Well,
harder target?
For one, in like what you mentioned, change the routine, like from the house to the office, di ba? And even the time, medyo iniba natin yan. Well, for me, the good thing is I work inside the shooting range,
Yes.
so my gun is practically there in the vault, so I can still shoot and practice. But for the rest, yun ang, you know, medyo mahirap for the other people.
Let's talk about AFAD concerns. No, I understand that for your members that actually manufacture guns
Yes.
and who export, a lot of them export as much as 90%. No, so they are sort of insulated from the effects. But those who are involved in importation, retail sales, I understand even sales is prohibited. So how do those employees, how do those small to medium scale businesses cope?
This is a big problem that we're facing right now. It's affecting the business, I think more than 50% of the business. Like for the manufacturers, we have employees, like laborers. Put all the gun stores, manufacturers put together, we probably have more than few thousands, no, of
Yes.
employees, di ba?
This is
So,
just the sales. Now we're not
yes.
talking about the manufacturing guys.
Kasama na yung manufacturing siguro, we have more than thousands of employees, di ba? So this is what we've been telling the COMELEC, that the gun business would be affected very much, considering that that the finance, the business is bringing in for the country is quite substantial. Okay?
In terms of
Of paying of dues, yes, renewing of licenses, no. I think right now we have average of like 500 million per year that the revenues that we bring in for the firearms and explosives office. Yun.
So that's not a small amount, and I
No,
think it
it's
has to
not.
be mentioned that your industry also caters to the needs of government. So I guess
Yes.
government also has a stake in the long-term survival of your industry.
Yes, we provide them their needs, no. Like for the recent bidding, we saw in the paper that they purchased Glocks for our police. So,
Okay. So we are watching a video of you. Uh, I think this is courtesy of Mr. Speedy.
speedy.
Yes. When was that, Jet?
I think this was 2 years ago at the Bolo Cup in Marikina. I was still shooting a 38 Super race gun then.
Uh-huh. So, I guess this is a question that is close to the hearts of a lot of men as they mature. Do we get better, or do we lose our edge as we get older?
I think we get better, we get wiser, di ba? And the sport right now is getting bigger and bigger than before. So we have a lot of young shooters now.
We have a lot of lady shooters.
We have a lot of lady shooters.
So this is not a male. This is not a macho.
No, it's not.
Macho sport.
No, and it's grown a lot bigger than 5, 10 years ago.